Welcome to the webinar on use of technology in education conducted on the occasion of completion of the 1 year of transformative reforms under National Education Policy NEP 2020. National Education Policy 2020 was launched on July 2020. It is mainly categorized into 4 parts, and part 3 particularly emphasizes on use of technology in education in chapter 23 and 24. First of all, I would also like to thank Dr. Behra for publishing his presentation, which has helped me to gather many information and put it in my presentation. Themes of my presentation includes technology use and integration, online and digital education, ensuring equitable use of technology. India is a global leader in information and communication technology and in other cutting-edge domains such as space. Digital India campaign is helping to transform the entire nation into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. Technology will play a key role in the improvement of educational processes and outcomes. Relationship between technology and education at all levels is bidirectional. Extensive use of technology in teaching and learning, removing language barriers, increasing access for Divyang students, and educational planning and management. National Education Technology Forum, an autonomous body that was created, in fact, to provide a platform for the free exchange of ideas on the use of technology to enhance learning, assessment, planning, administration, and so on, both for school and higher education. Netf will maintain a regular inflow of authentic data from multiple sources, including educational technology innovators and practitioners, and will engage with a diverse set of researchers to analyze the data. Here are the functions of NETF: provide independent evidence-based advice to central and state government agencies on technology-based interventions, build intellectual and institutional capacities in educational technology, envision strategic thrust areas in this domain, articulate new directions for research and innovation. So thrust of technology interventions includes improve teaching, learning and evaluation process, supporting teacher preparation and professional development, enhancing education access, streamlining educational management and administration, removing language barriers, access to Divyang students. Now, disruptive technology that includes artificial intelligence, 3D, 7D, virtual reality, this technology has emerged. So there needs to be a proper formulation to use those technology, to analyze those technology, and do some extensive research. So extensive research is needed in new technologies involving artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchains, smart boards, handheld computing devices, adaptive computer testing, and other forms of educational and software and hardware. Before scaling up interventions, the use and integration of technology to improve multiple aspects of education should be rigorously and transparently evaluated in relevant. Now, how to adopt these emerging technologies? So emerging technologies or disruptive technologies that includes artificial intelligence, robotics, 3D, simulation, other upcoming. So this NETF or National Educational Technology Forum, they will categorize emergent technologies based on their potential. And this information will be given to Ministry of Higher Education, MHRD. Then MHRD will further recommend National Research Foundation to take up further research on those identified areas. So development aspects in terms of use of technology, how or what are the different development or implementation aspects that we can look into. These are teachers' professional development in Diksha platform. Diksha Swayam will be better integrated across school and higher education. So these are technological education portal like Diksha, Swayam. Then promote and expand Diksha as well as other education technology initiatives. Rich variety of educational software in all major Indian languages and will also be accessible to Divyang students, which is a very important factor. So language should not be a barrier to someone's learning or to enhance the knowledge of someone. Teaching learning e-content and uploaded onto the Diksha platform. Suitable equipment for suitable integrate e-contents into teaching learning practices. Now, in response to MHRD's formal recognition of a new disruptive technology, okay, as it is mentioned that the information first will be on various emerging technologies, NETF is going to play a vital role, and then the information or analysis will be presented to MHRD, and finally the National Research Foundation will do further research on that. So they will initiate or expand research efforts in the technology, and in with respect to AI approach, okay, there are three particular approaches with respect to AI are highlighted. So these are under the National Research Foundation, and these are advancing core AI research, then advancing international research efforts to address global challenges, basically with respect to three domains: healthcare, agriculture, and climate change. Then developing and deploying application-based research. So these are the prime three approaches that will be with respect to AI. Now, role of higher educational institutes. So mainly categorized into three parts. You can say play an active role in conducting research on these virtual versions of instructional materials courses, including online course, and assessing their impact on specific areas. Higher educational institutes will conduct targeted training for job readiness and address skilling, de-skilling, and scaling, keeping in view the disruptive technologies. Universities will aim to offer PhD and master's programs in core areas such as machine learning, as well as multidisciplinary fields, AI plus X, and professional areas like healthcare, agriculture, and law. Schooling and continuing education will assist in raising the general populace awareness about the potentials and effects of disruptive technologies to facilitate informed choices consent. The study of current affairs and ethical issues will include a discussion on disruptive technologies. Appropriate instructional and discussion materials will also be prepared for school and continuing education. It is critical to raise awareness on issues of privacy, laws, standards, and ethical issues associated with AI-based data handling and data protection, etc. Other disruptive technologies that are expected to change the way we live and therefore change the way we educate students include those relating to clean and renewable energy, water conservation, sustainable farming, environmental preservation, and other green initiatives. These will also receive prioritized attention in education. Now, these are some of the important recognitions from NEP 2020, leveraging the advantages of technology while acknowledging the potential risks and dangers. Carefully design and appropriately scale pilot studies to determine the benefits of digital online education, optimizing and expanding the existing digital platforms, and ongoing ICT-based educational initiatives to meet the current needs and future challenges, using technology for online and digital education adequately to address concerns of equity. Now, online and digital education challenges. Of course, when we are making a paradigm shift, I believe one of the prime reasons that we have moved rapidly from offline to online is because of the pandemic. Okay, otherwise it may have some time, and it may take some time. But and moreover, I believe the government has taken decision at the right time for this NEP 2020. So now, obviously, when there is a paradigm shift, there will be many challenges. Now, first challenge will be digital competencies of teachers to meet further need. So it is not about taking classes through online, but there are many things that needs to be adopted from moving from offline classes to online classes. So unless and until the teachers are competent to take classes through online, to adopt the technology, this is not going to impact the society or the student community. So that is why these are some of the challenges. Other challenges include unavailability of open and public digital resources infrastructure, limitation in delivering certain types of courses, subjects in online digital space, online assessment on scale. So I would like to mention particularly here regarding assessment. So recently we also conducted, in fact we conducted online exam from 2020 since the pandemic occurred. We are also facing many problems. However, as the time is progressing, we are learning many things, we are finding solutions to overcome those problems. We are adopting new things, we are coming with new technology to solve those issues. Then becoming screen-based education, bridging digital divide. So I personally believe that over time, as we get more involved, we will definitely find solutions. But it has to be the intention of the individual or the approach he adopts to learn the technique or learn the process for adopting to this new technology. Now, online and digital education way forward, suitable teacher training to prepare teachers as effective online educators, change in pedagogy for online digital education, online assessment in different approach, blended approach with online and experiential learning, leverage existing platforms for creating virtual labs, educational programs to be made available 24/7 in different languages, availability of affordable computing devices to eliminate digital divide, optimize and expand existing digital platforms and ICT-based initiatives, provide assistive tools for monitoring progress of diverse groups of learners, invest on creation of open, interruptible, evolvable public digital infrastructure, provide two-way audio and video interface for holding online classes. Key initiatives that includes pilot studies on online education, digital infrastructure, online teaching platform and tools, content creation, digital repository and tools, addressing the digital divide, laying down standards, blended models of learning, training and incentive for teachers, virtual labs, online assessment and examinations. Implementation plan, conduct research on disruptive technology and current status of ICT implementation in schools and teachers, education institutes and development of e-contents, strategies, training modules on content ICT pedagogy, integration as per the new pedagogical and curricular structure recommended in NAP 2020. Continuous customization of architecture of digital education platforms at national level, including portals, apps, labs as per the arising educational needs. Design, development and roll out MOOCs for students and teachers with appropriate policy evaluation, certification and credit transfer. Dissemination of digital contents through multiple modes, collaboration and coordination with national and state level institutions for convergence of efforts. These are some of the existing technology-based educational platforms like DigiLocker, wherein apart from other activities, a student can find his mark sheet or the degree certificate in that DigiLocker. And further to this can also be shared with other entities to verify. If any entity wishes to verify the data or the certificate, they can approach the university or institute through the same DigiLocker. So this kind of effort is initiated by the government, by the various education community. So I believe we working together as an education community are going to definitely use this technology to enhance the learning process. Then there is another app called Philo, wherein a student can submit a question through WhatsApp to a particular number, and it will be connected to a teacher, and then a video will be uploaded based on his question into the national repository data or national data repository. Similarly, there is NPTEL, National Digital Library of India, Diksha, Swayam, etc. Then as per some of the record, AICT is 9th National MOOCs Coordinator, and as per the data available in their website, they have partnered with 7 institutes, 131 completed courses, then 2,80,628 students enrollment, around 12,030 exam registrations, and 10,233 successful certification has been done. Coming to NPTEL, as per their records, 1 billion views, 32 lakhs plus YouTube subscribers, 23,000 plus courses available for self-study. So, technology is providing us a huge opportunity to scale up our education system. So, it is time for us to adopt this technology in a better way and give a complete effort to enhance the learning process. At last, I would like to end my talk with this beautiful quote. We need technology in every classroom and in every student and teacher's hand, because it is the pen and paper of our time, and it is the lens through which we experience much of our world. By David Warlick. With this, I conclude my talk. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.